Batting fourth, first baseman, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit to right.
Man, hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Werner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Werner is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. Your note hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. And in now, Austin Werner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Schwarber
has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on it. Here's Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1 and 2. Dribbled up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes.
Digging in, Austin Werner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on